in a world filled with wonders waiting to be discovered. One place invites young explorers to dream bigger, travel farther, and imagine the impossible. Welcome to Kiddos Explorer Hub, where every story opens a new doorway, every moment sparks curiosity, and every adventure begins with you. Gather close, brave explorers. Your journey starts now. Today's story is about a kind young boy, Zaid. His story is called The Floating Island of Whispering Clouds. Every single day, Zaid would look up at the sky, his eyes wide with wonder. High above his little town, a magical island drifted among the clouds. It shimmered with soft, glowing colors, and Zaid dreamed of nothing more than to visit it. He called it the Floating Island of Whispering Clouds. He just knew it was a place of magic and adventure. One sunny afternoon, as Zaid was watching the island, something amazing happened. A tiny, fluffy creature, like a miniature cloud with bright, curious eyes, floated down and landed right beside him. It was a cloudling. The little being looked sad and spoke in a voice that sounded like a soft breeze. It whispered that its home, the floating island, was in trouble and needed help. Zaid, with his heart full of courage, didn't hesitate. He agreed to help, even though he had no idea how he would even get there. The tiny cloudling smiled, and before Zaid could ask any questions, it grew larger and larger, wrapping him in a soft, misty hug. Suddenly, Zaid felt his feet lift off the ground. He was floating. The cloudling gently carried him up, through layers of fluffy white clouds. The world below grew smaller and smaller until it was just a patchwork of green and brown. Then they broke through the final layer of clouds and arrived. The floating island of whispering clouds was even more beautiful than Zaid had imagined. The ground was made of soft, springy clouds, and everything glowed with a gentle inner light. Colorful cloud flowers bloomed everywhere, and streams of sparkling mist flowed like rivers. But amidst all this beauty, Zaid could feel a faint trembling. Something was wrong. The cloudling led Zaid to the very center of the island. There, in a grand cavern made of swirling clouds, stood a giant, magnificent crystal. It was the wind crystal. The cloudling explained that this crystal was the heart of the island. Its magic was what kept the island floating high in the sky. But now, its light was dimming. It flickered weakly, and the entire island trembled with each pulse. The cloudling told him that only someone with a truly kind and pure heart could restore its power. The fate of their home rested on Zaid's shoulders. He looked at the dimming crystal, then at the worried faces of all the cloudlings who had gathered around. He knew he had to try. Zaid took a deep breath and walked toward the enormous wind crystal. He felt so small standing next to it. All the cloudlings watched him, their hopeful eyes fixed on his every move. He reached out his hand and gently placed it on the crystal's cool surface. He closed his eyes and wished with all his might for the crystal to light up again. He thought about his love for the magical island and his desire to help his new friends. But nothing happened. The crystal's light remained dim and weak. A wave of doubt washed over Zaid. "I'm just a kid," he thought to himself. "How can I possibly fix something this powerful?" He felt his shoulders slump, disappointed that he couldn't help. He wasn't magical or special. He was just Zaid. Just as he was about to give up, Zaid noticed something out of the corner of his eye. A short distance away from the wind crystal, a group of very tiny baby cloudlings were struggling. A large branch from a fallen cloud tree had blocked a small stream of light that was supposed to shine on the crystal as base. The little cloudlings were pushing and pulling with all their might, but the branch was too heavy for them. They squeaked with effort, their tiny bodies trembling. Zaid's heart went out to them. Forgetting his own disappointment, he rushed over. "Here, let me help you," he said kindly. He knelt down beside them, and with a gentle heave, he helped them push the heavy cloud tree branch out of the way. Together they cleared the path. The moment the branch was moved, something incredible happened. The small stream of light, now unblocked, hit the base of the wind crystal. Suddenly the crystal began to glow. A soft hum filled the air, growing stronger and stronger. The light expanded, pulsing with renewed energy, until the entire cavern was filled with a brilliant, warm radiance. The trembling of the island stopped, and it began to rise gently, stable and secure in the sky once more. The cloudlings cheered, their voices like a joyful chorus of wind chimes. Zaid stared in amazement. He hadn't touched the crystal again. All he did was help the little ones. The first cloudling, the one who brought him there, floated over to Zaid, its eyes sparkling with gratitude. It explained that the magic of the wind crystal wasn't fueled by great power or a single grand gesture. It was fueled by kindness. The crystal didn't need a hero to touch it with magic. It needed a heart that was willing to help others, no matter how small the task. When Zaid chose to help the struggling cloudlings, his act of selfless kindness was the most powerful magic of all. That simple, good deed was what reawakened the crystal and saved their home. Zaid finally understood. He didn't need to be a mighty hero to make a difference. With the island safe, it was time for Zaid to go home. The cloudlings gathered to say goodbye, thanking him over and over. The little cloudling who first found him gently carried him back down through the sky, returning him safely to his own backyard. As he stood and watched the floating island drift peacefully across the sky, it seemed to shine a little brighter, as if it were smiling down at him in thanks. Zaid learned a very important lesson that day. He realized that even the smallest acts of kindness, like helping someone in need, can create big, powerful changes. You don't always see the magic you're making, but every good deed helps make the world a little brighter. And that is a power we all have. Thanks for joining our adventure today at Kiddos Explorer Hub. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. See you next time, brave explorers.